Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the King. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we are talking about confirmation, as we had yesterday, about Dead by Daylight's 4th anniversary year stream, the new chapter being licensed, and we're just exploring what this new chapter can actually be. We've done a video like this in the past talking about some of the characters that are still yet to come on in the game, but I want to take a look at this idea again and see all the information that we have as well. This is going to be really interesting, and I would love to hear who you guys think will be the next licensed killer. You could leave it down below in the comments and leave some supporting evidence as well. Before we jump on into this video, 2 things to say. Tomorrow we have a absolutely huge announcement. This is an announcement you're not going to want to miss. It is unbelievable. It is crazy to think about. I can't say much about it until tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about it on Twitch as well. And speaking of Twitch, we are currently live as you're watching this video, continuing on our partner push. It's almost May 12th, so we can reapply very soon. So I'd really appreciate it, especially today and in the coming days, if you guys came out and showed some support. Anyways, guys, let's jump on into this video. We have a new post by The Blood Disgusting. This is by Mike Wilson, and essentially you can't really see it unless I move my cam to this side. It says, Behavior Interactive to mark 4 years of Dead by Daylight with new chapter featuring new horror license. This is an article essentially confirming what is already known, that the new chapter is going to be licensed. It reads, in celebration of 4 years of their hit asymmetrical horror game, Dead by Daylight, Behavior Interactive has a little something for fans. That something includes a reveal of a new chapter of an iconic horror license set for May 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's interesting that they mark 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well, because normally we get the PTBs at 11 a.m. So not sure what's going on there, if this is like a miscommunication or if they're actually doing it at 2 p.m. As with every new chapter added to the game, the new DLC will feature a new map, a terrifying new killer, and a mysterious survivor. We are quite excited to celebrate another amazing year in the history of Dead by Daylight, states Matthew Cote. The game is always changing, always improving. We've brought you a lot of really cool stuff this year, and next year will be even more intense. This last chapter is a very emotional milestone for us, as we cannot wait to share it with you. Come join us as we celebrate 4 years of Dead by Daylight. Start your guessing as what the reveal might be. So, we are gonna start our guessing. Who exactly can the new killer be? Now, if we read this a little bit in between the lines, it says that this is an emotional milestone for us, right? So we need to think back on things that were said in the past, things that Dead by Daylight has really wanted in their game. What would be emotional to them? What would be a big boom license? Here it is. So if you recall, a while ago, Matthew Cote did an interview with NES, and in this interview they were talking about licensings that they tried obtaining. Polyester has broken this down. I'll leave the link to that down below, but this is just reading in between the lines. One of the things that they asked Matthew was, what would your dream licensed character be? Like, if you could have anybody come on into the game and you would just be amazed by it, who would it be? And Matthew said Pennywise. And he said he's a huge fan of Stephen King and he loves what he does, but it's a difficult one to get a hold of. This could mean that all those rumors all the way back in October when we were saying that Pennywise is coming on in, this could be one of them, as he did mention it is an emotional one for them. He also goes on in this interview and says that Dave Richard is actually a bigger fan of Stephen King. So I mean, this would be emotional for the entire team. It could be something just correlating with Stephen King and not exactly Pennywise itself, but anything along their lines of whatever they've created from the past, but we don't really know. Now, obviously, one of the other assumptions is Candyman. Candyman has been basically tossed around everywhere. Every single time one of these new chapter comes out, everybody always speculates, and it's always one leading person that everyone thinks it is because there's so much evidence and so much details. Last time it was Pinhead, the time before it was Pennywise, and so on and so forth. Polyester again has made some amazing videos talking about why he thinks it's Candyman. I personally believe in Poly. He's always delivered, so I'm gonna back him on the whole Candyman thing because there's just so much compiling evidence that it could be Candyman. And of course, we have other characters that we can think about as well. There's still Chucky on the list. There's still Jason on the list. There's still Pinhead, something that Matthew spoke about before. Maybe those chains were hinting something, and it was a little second meaning from the last trailer that we got, or the last teaser, I should say, 3 months ago when we got the Dead Slinger. Maybe that was just like a little, hey, we got chains coming on in. This is the first chain killer, but we're getting a second one. I don't know. I don't know. There's still a lot of cool things that can be revealed to us in the coming weeks. As you guys know from yesterday's video, the PTB is going to be coming out on May 26th, which means a week before is more than likely when we're going to get teasers and trailers and a lot of stuff. And normally with these teasers for the licensed characters, it's quite easy to figure out who it is right off the bat. We've seen this with Freddy, we've seen this with Ghostface, and all of the other iconic killers coming on into the game. So once we get this teaser, we're gonna know exactly who it is. And to kick off their 4th year, they're going to come out with a bang, it looks like. So we can expect things as early as the 19th, which is literally less than 2 weeks away. Who do you guys think this new chapter is going to be circulated around? Let me know in the comments below. Again, we are live on Twitch. Please come on out and show some support. That's going to wrap it up for this video here today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe for some more Dead by Daylight content. And as always, I'm the King. I tip my crown to you, and we'll see you in the fog.